Well, I have 4 children, but I own the QRI program because of my firstborn, who was a 16-year-old girl. Actually, after the first week of using the laser, I already started seeing some dramatic results with her. But when she was younger, she did not like swinging on a swing set. She would be swinging and she would say, "Mommy, please don't push me too high." She was always very fearful. The anxiety was always very high with her. And after maybe a month on the QRI program, I was just pushing her on the swing set one day, and I all of a sudden realized that she was asking me to push her higher. And she was saying it in a gleeful way. She was like, "Higher, Mommy, higher." And she's giggling, so that fear was gone. The proprioceptive system of being, turned upside down or whatnot wasn't disrupting her anymore. And she was just a much calmer child. So we actually had a difficult time getting her diagnoses. We went to lots of doctors who would tell me that she had OCD, ODD, anxiety, depression, sensory, everything but the A word, autism, back then. We finally, after 3 years, got the diagnosis of the Asperger's genotype with everything. And that allowed us to try some different therapies. And this was before I was introduced to QRI program. And those programs weren't doing anything. We were trying ABA therapy. We were trying OT therapy. I mean, anything you can think of, it wasn't working. And then when we started the QRI program is when we really saw a more dramatic difference in a shorter amount of time as well with her when we bought the QRI laser. Well, she would stem, like an autistic person. She would stem and get stuck and just go, I, and she wouldn't be able to finish a sentence. And that dramatically improved once she started the QRI laser as well, and being able to just process her thoughts and process her emotions and not get stuck. That nervous system was just getting stuck. And so she couldn't express herself the way other kids would, or she would just have these very angry outbursts, which, when they're 2 years old, you think it's just a temper tantrum. When they're 3, you're like, okay, this is a pretty bad temper tantrum. When they get to be 6 years old, that's not a temper tantrum anymore. That's like a cry for help. They're stuck. And finding how to help her get unstuck, no one could do until the QRI program. When she's using the laser, and even during the comprehensive weekend, she is feeling just so much more calm in the afternoons and evenings, and able to just process things and function better instead of being in this hyper state of alert on the verge of a panic attack all the time. On top of that, my husband is a veteran, and he suffers from PTSD, survivor's guilt, and moral injury. And so I was really interested in their Next Steps program because it helps with PTSD. So we really use the QRI program for the entire family of all 6 of us right now. The QRI laser has dramatically changed my family's life. It has changed our relationship with our daughter. We are now seeing the benefits of it, not just with her, but with our other children and with my husband. And we still, to this day, continue to have people ask us, what is this program you're using? What are frequencies? As a military family of 20 years, we would definitely not be as emotionally healthy as we are if we didn't have the QRI laser program.